Hi there, Cancer. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Rebecca, for those of you who are brand new. So I'm having some technical difficulties with the music today. I don't know why it won't play. So, see if this one will. I hope you all had a beautiful week. Couple of weeks, honestly. It's been quite interesting for me. Maybe I'll write about it and you can check it out on the blog. So we're going to go ahead and get into your reading. So I'm going to start off with an Eloquy card. Eloquy means she, who, for those of you who are brand new. So we're going to see who you are coming into your reading as today. We have a lot of fresh new energies, a huge conjunction on the 21st, as well as the solar eclipse happening at the same time as the full moon. So just before this, just after this reading comes out. So, yeah, that one's working. All right, so for those of you who are interested in a personal reading, please feel free to reach out to me. You can find the email address in the description box below. If you'd like to support the channel, there's a link to do that in the description box below. But yeah, hey, let's just do this. You have Sauvage, she who is wild, untamed, wild, and mysterious. My dog is just like standing on my couch staring out the window. It's kind of chilly here, and he likes that, and I don't. Sauvage, she who is wild, casts a spell to change her into her most untamed self. She is caught up in the whirlwind, taking her into the wilderness of her inner soul. Cords connect her to the pendulum, one of her tools for exploring her true nature. Her two crow companions flutter by her as they watch the mystery unfold. Sauvage turns from light to dark, then back again, because she knows the power of being both and neither. Here is the primitive pattern of her authentic self. Her eyes are closed to better hear the voice of the universe calling her back to her indigenous roots. The only person who can stop Sauvage is herself. The message of this card is to examine what makes you feel tame and predictable. Now commit to doing an unexpected act each day. Think of it as random acts of authenticity. Monitor the reaction of those in your inner circle. Some will be your corvid flightmates, while others may need to be gently moved further away. Only those who can support you in your arcane fancies need to be maintained. Your best answer to the current situation is to let them know you are a magical, wild thing. Your questions. Who supports my authenticity? What unexpected things can I do today? Where can my magic take me? Very nice. So there's this sense of finding, sorry, I don't like my sleeves rolling up. Finding this place of who you genuinely are, and those who support you in that. I feel to some degree, and this is just the channeled aspect of your message, I feel to some degree that many of you are transitioning. You're transitioning from job, you're transitioning in life, but there is a sense of going back to childhood and looking for who you really are there. So let's get into the tarot. And please show me. Thank you. We have the Ace of Wands in your recent past. What is the present for my beautiful Cancerians? We have the Three of Swords. So this is actually coming through as negative thoughts that are causing pain. There is a loss here. What is the challenge? We have the King of Wands. So we have a fire sign. The King of Wands is also someone who knows how to make things work with the tools that they currently have. So it's kind of like the MacGyver King. So there may be a sense of not having the right tools or the confidence to stand in your authenticity. What is the guidance? We have the Ace of Swords. So here is clarity. It's also victory and communication. So what is the potential outcome here? What is the potential outcome? We have the Sun card. This is freedom. This is happiness. This is illumination. This is being lit up. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So there is a sense here of the tides turning, of things coming to fruition, of things moving in the cosmic manner. For some of you, this could actually be talking about what is your fortune, right? But I feel like there is a time of fullness, and I'm getting the cycle effect. So I'll just talk about my OCD moments for a minute. So me personally, like when I clean the house, I have to do things in a specific way. I have it very ritualized. And so if I get to a point where I can't continue on in the way that it's supposed to be done specifically to me, and again, this is an OCD behavior, I have a hard time moving forward and finding a way to accomplish what it is that I'm trying to accomplish, which is as simple as cleaning the house. So there's this aspect here of before the moon can become full, we have to have a new moon. Before the moon can become full, we have to have a quarter moon. There's this process that has to be completed before we can reach the fruition. Now, I feel that this finding your authenticity has to come before finding those who necessarily support your authenticity. And then standing in your truth and speaking your power. Those are all things that you can't do until you've found your authenticity. Now, there are cycles that, again, like me cleaning my house and the ritualized nature of it, if there's some place that I have to stop and rest a while, the universe might actually be telling you it's time to stop and rest a while. It's time to slow down and meditate and think on this. So in the recent past, we had the Ace of Wands. And this is that spark, right? This is a creative, something that you're very passionate about. And I do feel like this might have been like your moment of authenticity, of you standing in the truth. So let's look at this Ace of Wands. I'm feeling quite chatty today. Please clarify. Thank you. We have the Knight of Pentacles did come out in the challenge. Please clarify. So there was something that was moving incredibly slow here. Pulling a lot of weight is what I'm getting. Okay. Please clarify. Yeah, this is a heavy burden. The Princess of Cups. One more. And the Tower in reverse. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords in the upright. There's a heavy burden here. This feels a lot like trudging along, and I do feel like it's something that has been communicated about, and I also feel that the aspect here, now you could be dealing with another water sign as well, or an air sign, but there's this my spirit guide said bitch. So there's this aspect here of seeing something childlike, kind of innocent and naive, that was a heavy burden, and cutting it out. There's this defense to this, and it avoided this nasty little tower moment. There was like I said, there's this aspect of something being incredibly heavy. There is a burden here, not that you couldn't carry it, but the burden was based in something very naive, is the word I want to keep coming up with. And the surprise aspect of discovering this naivete and recognizing that this workload is crushing that, is crushing something, is actually quite surprising, and maybe even a little takes you aback. But I see you rebounding almost instantly into this Queen of Swords mode, where it's, this is what I said, this is what I'm standing behind, and this is what I'm doing. Please clarify the Three of Swords. So yeah, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. For some of you, you're understanding how this, the Page of Pentacles in reverse, you're understanding how this sense of naivete was really burdening you and holding you back. Thank you. And the Hanged Man in reverse. So there is, there's a loss of a dream here, but we have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. So there's a loss of a wish, but a gaining of enlightenment and movement. Now, I do feel like there might even be an aspect here where it's like an ego blow, but ultimately you're seeing that this this loss is setting you free. And it's something that you could easily be set free from at any moment. Now, the Three of Swords, they say talks about heartache, but there is no cups here. There is no passion here. This is actually thoughts. These are thoughts that are causing the pain. Now, I do feel like there's this almost self-defeating aspect to this, that there is some truth and then there is just a falsehood. And I do think that you're seeing behind the curtain. You're seeing through the falsehoods, and it's releasing you to move into this enlightenment. And it's time. There's a time for everything. So let's look at the King of Wands. Why is the King of Wands? Here's the blockage. We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So Leo for me is here twice, but Leo could be anybody. It's your blockage. If you don't know how tarot readings work, maybe you should, or general tarot readings. We have the Hermit in reverse. And the Sun in reverse. So, we have the World card at the bottom of the deck in reverse. There's an aspect here of a lack of confidence, of avoiding the discomfort. For some of you, there's a sense here of not seeing, if this is another person, not seeing them clearly, not seeing how they're wounded. And there could be this not wanting to make it work, or being dead set that your way is the only way. And so here's this idea that discomfort to some degree is kind of holding you back. It's like this ability to bring confidence, to bring this self-worth to the top and to stand in it. It's like you're afraid of being shunned. There's also this feeling of not being seen. So let's look at this Ace of Swords. Please clarify the Ace of Swords. We have the Eight of Pentacles. I heard do the work, pay attention to the details. The Eight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so we got two eights here, so we're talking karma. There's a sense here of returning to work with this clarity and the Judgment card. At the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Cups. So now we have Piscean energy, or water sign energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. We also have, the Judgment card feels scorpionic to me, just as a reader. But there's this aspect of returning, of the clarity of how to bring this work to the forefront, to a heartfelt space, to be able to give it, right? This is emotional balance in this clarity. And again, this is like returning, you have the decision, you have the clarity. This is returning. To an emotionally stable place, to working on resurrecting this confidence, this self-esteem, this place of enlightenment, this place of emotional balance, this place of giving and receiving, love, deep emotions. So thank you. We have the Justice card in reverse. Let's clarify the Sun card. The Hierophant in reverse. I heard not mine to deal with. There's something here that you're cutting out. And the Two of Pentacles in reverse. So there is a, the bottom of the deck we have the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. There's a structure here, a organization, a situation, something traditional and foundational that is grossly unfair, grossly out of balance, and this is being illuminated. This is the outcome here, is you being gifted your freedom of saying that this isn't working and I am cutting it free. So we're gonna get a couple of oracle cards out here. What is the guidance for my amazing Cancerians? What is the guidance? What is the final message from Spirit? So this is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. We have number 9, Brown Bear Spirit, Take Time Out. It did come out in reverse, so I will read the protection message. And then we're going to get a Goddess card, also by Colette Baron Reed. The main tarot deck that I use is the Gren Lux Tarot by Serial Marchetti. And I'm clarifying today with the Tarot Illuminati. Been a while since I had that one out. One more. What is the guidance? What is the final guidance for my beautiful Cancerians? We have, I think it says Uzume, humor. She looks very happy. So we'll start with our spirit animal, number 9. When you become so frazzled that you can't decide how to move forward, Brown Bear Spirit arrives to remind you to let go of your impatience in getting to the answers and solving the problems that face you. Now is the time for rest and meditation. Take a break, let insights arise, and know that you have plenty of time to make plans. Brown Bear Spirit reminds you that sometimes the best and most effective action is non-action. Allowing the situation around you to reveal itself to you so you can better understand it. Remember that what is yours will never be withheld from you, so you really can relax and wait until the next right action is revealed. Miracles come from out of nowhere, and yours will arrive on Great Spirit's timetable. That would explain that Wheel of Fortune. So we have number 49, which breaks down to a 4. When the Japanese goddess of laughter and mirth, Azume, enters your day, be playful and cultivate good-natured humor. Laughter is the best medicine and exceptionally healing at this time. Keep your focus on fun and positivity and see the humor if you can. Life is not meant to be all work and no play, all focus and no release. Humor fosters resilience and lightheartedness, alleviates emotional pain, giving a much needed break from the burdens and speed of life. Now is the time for you to be silly, laugh more, and even take up laughing yoga. Yes, the world is serious and your dreams and desires are too. But the joyful goddess Azume reminds you to enjoy your life and have fun. The alignment message. Have you been taking yourself and your life too seriously lately? Has life become a burden? Do you feel indentured to a project or person, and the heaviness of it all makes it difficult to believe that there could be relief? Well, the laughing goddess Azume has arrived to let you know to stop right now and be playful. Look for the funny, ridiculous, and foolish in the world. It's time for some comedy. Be like a child today. Finger paint, call your funniest friends, and do laughing yoga. Have a giggle fest. The goddess Azume reminds you, when you get too serious, she will help you laugh. This is the right way to balance all the hard work you've been doing lately. You are so loved. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. I do hope this reading was helpful. I hope it brings a smile to your face and that you have been giggling a little. And have a beautiful night. I love you. Bye-bye.